Tradition. What would military life be without it? Tradition is, after all, what binds the present to the past, one man to another. What makes a group of individuals into a battle-ready whole. Tradition can be a simple thing, the courtesy of a salute, the correct display of one's uniform. Or it can be something more complicated, more difficult to master, the correct handling of the stars and stripes, the Wild West arcana of a cavalry brigade chain of command. Or, for that matter, the wearing of a dress. Now, before anyone starts throwing punches around, well, maybe we'd better start at the beginning. Imagine a ship setting off on the dangerous run from Hawaii to the war in the Pacific. The crew is the regular mix of grizzled veterans and fresh recruits. The recruits are referred to by the mildly disparaging nickname shellbacks and are watched carefully, inspected almost daily, checked and rechecked, and naturally found wanting. Halfway across, there are rumors of mysterious messages being received in the radio room. The messages seem garbled, nonsensical, but are ominous nonetheless. Prepare, they say, for the arrival of King Neptune. The captain orders additional watch. Those posted are, this seems more coincidence than anything, shellbacks. Day and night they stare out to sea, growing bleary-eyed in their fear that they might miss something important, or perhaps even see something that wasn't there. Something out of the ordinary, even peculiar. Something that by all rules of logic and sanity could not possibly be there. The Master Chief in a dress, for example. Talk about your Poseidon adventure. Oh, we know, the Master Chief and his consort aren't really in dresses. It's more like, call it ceremonial robes. They are portraying King Neptune and various of his deep-sea denizens, come to inspect the ship and initiate the shellbacks into the fraternity of those salts who have crossed the equator. For as long as men have plied the open sea, there has been great superstition about crossing the Earth's invisible waistline. After crossing over, the sun ends up on the wrong side of the boat. The moon arcs eccentrically across a part of the sky where the moon is simply not supposed to be. And the North Star, the absolute navigational constant, disappears completely. Leave it to Americans to turn a moment of serious introspection into an occasion for a merciless frat house hazing. After all, it's just a little harmless fun, right? Well, sort of. But this is where it gets kind of weird. You see, as adolescent as this may seem, it does serve a purpose. The same purpose, in fact, that all military ritual serves. The binding of individuals into a battle-ready whole. In this case, the rite of passage allows the non-commissioned officers to loosen up in front of their charges. They cease to be intimidating elders and become more accessible to the men they will lead into battle. The inexperienced enlisted men, on the other hand, are recognized for passing a significant seafaring milestone. They are yet to be tested in battle, but at least they are no longer shellbacks. Tradition. It takes many forms, but in all of them, large and small, sublime and absurd, there is nobility, dignity, and, yes, even beauty. We just wish that King Neptune's date wasn't quite so hairy.